Yo, what up, guys? So did a couple things off camera. I got these nice badass 12-inch high performance spell fans, and Andy made me this shroud to bolt up to this sweet eBay radiator. But it'll be usable on pretty much any S2000 radiator. So it's just a sheet that mounts the fans to it, and these fans combined will do a total of almost 3,300 CFM. So that should probably be more than enough for anything. Even drifting. I also put a Mishimoto 165 degree thermostat in the car because this one didn't seem like it was wanting to open, and I tested it in a pot and it opened some, but it wasn't opening all the way, it didn't seem like, in the pot. And the 165 one in here, and I'm bleeding the coolant right now, the car won't even go above like 166, 167 degrees, and the fans aren't even coming on at all. I'm sure the fans will have to come on once we're drifting and get the car actually like hot, but I'm still bleeding air out of the system every time I pop the bleeder loose. There's still air coming out. We got a good bit of air out the last time. The heat's starting to get warm, so that's a good sign, and we just need to top off our radiator. So a little something. We still need to clean up some of this stuff. Trying to get the car ready to paint. Have some of the stuff out there. I was sanding down the fenders. Got that one over there. The other one's over there. It's a pretty chilly day. It's like 40 degrees out today. S2000's pulling a wheelie like old times. But yeah, just trying to get some more stuff done. It's a mess in the garage. I need to clean it up to try to paint Saturday, hopefully. So let's hope that works out. And then if that does, we're going to take this car to Drift Indy Street League Volume 6 with never driving it before. I made a poll on Instagram, and a lot of people wanted me to bring this car, and honestly, it feels pretty decent just doing donuts. And I think that regardless, I'll have fun driving it, whether it's not competitive or not, and I think it'd be cool to get it out sooner than later. So maybe you guys will get to see me doing some actual slides in this thing on the track soon. So check these fans out. These things fucking rip. Turn them on. These things move some air. So right now in the Link software, I'm just using the test function on the aux for these. These things definitely move some air. I got the car all bled. Heat's good. Holding temperature good. The fans aren't even close to coming on. The car's running at like 170, 167 now that it's fully bled. So hopefully we shouldn't have any issues with overheating. That's a good sign. As far as for the fan wiring, I thought I was gonna have to wire in some external relays for this, but I actually didn't end up having to. I just wired up the stock wiring, and it claimed on Spall's website that these pulled 30 amps. I've been turning them on and off and let it run with the fans on for quite some time, and it never popped the fuse in the fuse box. So I'm assuming maybe it pulls 30 amps at like the absolute max, because the stock fan fuses are 20 amps. So that's a awesome thing that saves me some time, that I don't have to cut anything up, and the stock wiring will work. I just got to put some Deutsch connectors on them, because right now I just got them twisted to see if that method would work, and it does. So that saves us some time. Some things we need to get done before Street League is rebleed the rear dual caliper setup. There's definitely a lot of air in it. The dual caliper handbrake's not working super good right now, so we're gonna have to bleed that, get that feeling nice and good, because that'll be something I'll definitely probably be relying on a little bit for a safety thing. Just to make me feel comfortable in the car trying to slide this if I get into any weird situations. But yeah, coming along. It's weird to have two big old fans in here, because for the longest time I only had one fan over here because the other turbo is so big that it sat almost against the radiator. So it's a nice feeling to have two fans again. All right, so I just tossed in some fresh sway bar bushings in the front. These ones were original, I believe, and they're pretty hit up. So we threw some energy bushings in here. I got some fresh sway bar bushings on the front, because notice they were blasting out the sides a little bit in the brackets. So I think we're going to call it a night for now. We got the coolant bled, like I said. Drift Indy Street League prep is in full effect. We're hoping to get this car painted this weekend. We're going to get these some of the panels. I got the mirror off. I got to pull that other door card off. That mirror. We're going to pull the doors off and hopefully paint the chassis and everything this weekend. Paint all the bumpers, paint everything, get it back together looking extra fly. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Forgot to mention, we also got the fog light area painted black. So on the spoon bumpers, these are generally black, and then the rest of the bumpers that matches the color of the car. So we got these taped off today, painted. Another step, so we can just tape this off and paint the rest of the bumper after we sand it before we get ready to spray it. So one more step down. What are we doing?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're taking off all the body panels. T-minus 1 week till we have to leave for Street League. We got the, it's a Jeep thing going on with the S2000 right now. Got this door off. You know, it's a Jeep thing. You wouldn't understand. Jordan's helped sanding the doors. So we're going to paint the door jambs. We're going to take this door off after. I got the floor all swept up as good as I can. I'm going to hang plastic all along the ceiling, all on the sides. And I'm getting a spare air compressor from a friend as well because I just have a small 30-gallon one. I don't want to have to worry about the tank running out of air while I'm spraying. So, yeah, we're just trying to get everything scuffed up. Some spots still need to be touched, but most of the outer body is good. Got to hit this door jamb some more. And we're going to have to throw a big old tarp over all this, tape this all off so none of the engine bay gets all covered in overspray. All right. See you soon. First layer of primer is laid down. Do another coat of primer. And then put the wheels back on this thing and push it out because we're going to have to sand it. You can see the dents there a little bit. It's okay, most of that will be covered with the below that body line. All right, it's getting pretty cold out, but I'm trying to get as much of this stuff as I can. Primer, Jordan's wiping down, cleaning up the stuff with wax and grease remover. Overs are primered. Trunk's primered. I don't think I'm gonna re-primer the fenders because they're already primered and sanded. Hood just got primered. It's getting pretty chilly out here, so I'm probably only gonna be able to spray the bumper and call it good for the night and do the doors tomorrow. You guys in here. Primer's dried on here. We're gonna have to sand everything that we primered tomorrow before we lay base coat on. Hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow because we won't be able to paint. But it's coming along. Guys, day 2, or yeah, technically day 2. We got everything primered now. Doors, bumper, overs, hood's over there. Fender over there, trunk here, another fender over there. We got the car wet sanded down after we got a primer. There's some high spots here, but it's because there's some dents in that spot that I didn't choose to fix. Heating up the garage right now to get ready to lay some base coat. I got to tape up the one door sill over here because I had to cut it open to push the car out to sand it. So I got to tape this up real quick and tack rag it and lay some of our first base coat. So super nervous. Honestly, I'm sure this paint job's gonna be a 10-footer. That's okay, it's a drip car. That's what this is supposed to be about anyways, just having fun, having the car look pretty good. So wish me luck. I'll catch up with you guys soon after I lay down some base coat. So I just finished the last layer of clear on the base. What do you think? Just got home from work. Modelo time. Because this has all stressed me out so much. We got it baking with the heater right now. But I didn't really run the clear in any spots. There's a couple spots that has some stuff in it. Right here I ran a little bit, but it's not in the spot you're really gonna see anyway. It's in the door jamb. But it looks pretty sick. I'm on a sick one. I'm on a sick one. Are you on a sick one?
No.
It's pretty cured. It's been quite a few hours with the heat running in here. Looks real good. Only got one little run right down here you're not gonna really see. Overall, this is some fire. Seal will cover there, so don't worry about seeing the yellow. And we got the bottom of the hood just sprayed. I don't know if I'm gonna actually clear coat this just because it's a big waste of clear and it's just the bottom side of the hood. Got the mirrors out here that are base coated. Flares are base coated, kind of just chilling because I was gonna put another layer on them, but I think I'm just gonna clear them. Side stacks base coated. And we got the bumper, the fenders. I should have did a little better prep on these, but they're gonna crack anyway. Doors, another fender, the other door. Getting ready to lay some clear, getting it nice and toasty in here. Definitely had some fish eyes this time, unfortunately. Last time I didn't. looks like there's one decent fish out here, but the rest all kind of went away. I did a real thin first base coat to try to get rid of that because originally we doused it all in way too much wax and grease remover. So then we had to go get acetone and wipe everything down and then sand the little area of base coat that I already sprayed. What do you have to say? It's not stressful.
Yeah, not at all.
We got this outside. We had it in the tent and all covered up because I was worried about overspray getting on it. So we have some things over there trying to get overspray. But man, look at this color in the light. It looks so good. Can't wait to get more of the body panels on it. Well, we just laid down a couple layers of clear on everything. Came out actually better than I expected. Honestly, I had a bunch of fish eyes earlier and it's a little concerned. I should have did a little better prep job on the fenders, but these things are probably gonna crack anyway because they seem to be super fucking flimsy. A little miscoloration from where I sprayed too close there, which it's all right, it's whatever. Make mistakes, my first time painting a whole car, so not the biggest conditions here, but I'm making it happen, that's all that matters, and it'll be look good enough for me, and I'll be happy with it. We're letting the clear bake right now, and then hopefully maybe we can put some parts on in a couple hours. We got some body panels kind of just sitting on here because we got to pull it back in the garage tonight. Starting to look real sick. Honestly, looks better than I thought it was gonna. I'm excited! I have the fenders just sitting on here for now because the doors have to go on before, but wanted to bring the car in the garage to make sure it stays protected tonight. This thing looks sick. A little bit of wheel gap. See what?
It runs.
Yeah, I got a big old run on the bumpy. Finally done. All the parts are cleared, base coat, everything. Everything. The hood has a lot of shit in it, and it looks like tiger striped and fucked. But it is what it is. I had quite a few issues. I had clear drip out of the gun, the top of the gun on me, or sorry, the cup. And then, yeah, it was just really hard because this hood's so big to reach across. Once you get into the middle, you're really sucking, stretching out trying to reach it. So I had to keep going back and forth, and it's all definitely tiger stripe, but it's just animal style paint. But everything else looks all right for what it is. It'll look good enough. Doesn't look as good as my girlfriend. Trunk looks good. Talk to you guys soon. I'm gonna get all these parts on the car. Hopefully I gotta get the car back in the garage tonight because it's supposed to rain, so. Well, everything is sprayed. I got the bumper inside, over flares inside. Hood's just loosely mounted right now. Trunk's back on. We got a couple of fingerprints because we had to move it in. It's gonna rain tomorrow and Jordan's gotta wake up super early. It is what it is though.